Hey guys, how are you? Hope you're doing well. I just want to say thank you for clicking onto this video and please subscribe. It's been a while, it's been a minute since I've been on this channel. Just been too busy with life, guys. But just a couple of things I want to talk about today. Two things. Two things that are bothering me. First of all, Black YouTube, and then secondly, the diaspora, the Black diaspora. Black YouTube is toxic. I just have to say, man, there's nothing. I don't know if you're watching this video and you know some channels that are educative. You know, I know, and I listen to people like Anton Browder, the Black History Man. There's a couple of channels, but these are not even the popular channels. The popular channels on Black YouTube are just toxic. Toxic. And it doesn't matter which part. It could be African American YouTube videos. It's about, who's clapping whose cheeks. It's about pulling up on people. Oh, I'm going to pull. It's like people, Black people, it's like people are just angry. Angry. There's nothing constructive that is happening in these Black YouTube spheres. It's absolutely nothing. It's all garbage. Garbage. We want to talk about everything is sexual. It was clapping who? Oh, he clapped the cheeks. This woman. Oh, this is. Come on, guys. Come on. I'm looking for something that's constructive, that can bring us together. Now, someone building something, someone starting a community, someone trying to, it's just, you're never going to find that. It's always the most toxic community on YouTube, I actually believe, is Black YouTube. There's nothing there. If you look at Africans making videos, it's all that dumb shit. Like literally, excuse my French, but it's all just dumb stuff. I know it's meant to be comedy. There's some Africans in China and they're eating things like animals, and that's meant to be comedy. Like what kind of comedy is that? Why don't we just do something constructive? Something where people can go, oh, wow, that was amazing. Not something where they're going to say, oh, jeez, this guy is an idiot. Because remember, it doesn't matter what you do. There's always going to be an area or a community for you. If you are dumb, people will be like, oh, just look at that. Black people showing how dumb they are. It's just Black YouTube is just toxic. Toxic, whichever way you look at. Oh, the comedians now are like rappers in America pulling up on each other. It's absolute, it's a mess. It's a mess. And guys, this is what I'm going to tell you this. There's some channels that I find quite interesting. There's one called EYL, In Your Leisure. The guys are there teaching people how to get real estate, teaching people how to invest, teaching people about all kinds of stuff that can actually benefit you, right? And here comes a guy called the mortgage guy. I think pocket watching with JT, the mortgage guy, or something like that. He just brings toxicity to this whole thing. Oh, my channel is better than you. Oh, their channel is going down. What's up with Black people wanting other Black people to lose? What's up with that? Can someone please help me explain why Black people are so happy to see other Black people lose? It's like, dude, these guys are doing something. They have a thing called, there's a convention about financial literacy, which I think is actually amazing. Every Black community needs financial literacy because there's something that always lacks in any Black community where you go to. Marcus Garvey observed the same thing. Capital. So if we need more financial literacy lessons, we might be able to find ways to get that capital and put it in our community and start doing business, real business, not just Black business, but real business. So we need that. But this guy called JT, the mortgage guy, is attacking the guys who are actually trying to uplift the community. Oh, they're doing, it's like always, oh, they're scamming. This, that. Oh my God. this it's such, it's very hard for black people to go to work together. That's one thing I found, which is actually sad. You can't win. This is why we are always complaining. Oh, other people, oh, they're doing this now, they're doing this now. But you can't do something within your community. The way the world works, guys, it's about community. It's about community. I'm telling you, it's about your people. As in Madam, the first millionaire, CJ, whatever, Lois, whatever her name was, the first a millionaire, not just woman. I think woman millionaire, not just black woman, but in America was this African American woman. She did business within her community, in her community. So if we don't have a community, we shouldn't be expecting other communities to respect us. It shouldn't be like that. And I have a bigger video to talk about this. But black YouTube is toxic, guys. It's just toxic. And I'm gonna ask all of you guys watching YouTube, be selective of the channels that you watch. If something is not uplifting you, stop watching it. It's not just about laughing and comedy and who's dumping on who. Let's stop that. No one wins. Then we go to the diaspora for African Americans, Caribbean Americans, African Caribbeans, Africans from Europe who are moving to Africa. Oh my God, that's another toxic things happening there. They're stealing money from each other. It's like, if you guys can't organize and do something constructive, and then you see other people, other races organizing and then you go, oh, we want DEI. Get out of here, man. Get the hell out of here. Organize your own community and do something. These guys are going to Africa, right? Start from scratch. You're given an opportunity, and guess what happens? They start ripping each other off. Mark meets Africa. I thought that kid had something going on. Turns out he's a scam artist. He's scamming older women out of their money. It's always these stories. I even heard there's another lady, she goes by the name of Diaspora Connect. She's in Tanzania. She just said something about, she's removed herself from hanging out with the diaspora in Tanzania. Well, your name is first of all Diaspora Connect. But at the same time, if you are hanging out with people who are toxic, I don't blame her for removing herself. So if we go back in history as black people, where we have lost is because we get out organized. This is why now Africans worship other religions and they are happy. Why Jesus come and rescue me and all that stuff? Hey, if he's rescuing you, good for you. Oh, Allah, 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 Allah. You don't even know what that stuff means, but hey, we wear white suits here. We wear white, I don't know, dresses they wear and all that crap. And everyone is like that because we have failed to organize ourselves. We have failed to organize our own religious things. It's failure there. So now you want to be adapting other people's, and you want those people to kind of adapt you. And when they don't, it's racism. There's no such thing as racism. Everyone just loves their community. If you guys love your community as much as everyone does, you'll be all right. But you don't. You can't get along. You just can't get along. You can't get along. It's been a few years since African Americans started moving to Africa, and people from the Caribbeans and all that started moving to Africa. I'm yet to hear a story of or a community of people who've come together and created something. There's individual people doing okay, and I'm gonna make a video about this because we have to present the good, the bad, and the ugly. But overall, on average, there's more toxicity among the diasporans. There's too much people scamming people. O'Shea just exposed them, and I don't even like how O'Shea himself presents some of his videos. It's about he just attacks black people. This is what I find quite funny. There are so many white people ripping off black people, but everyone on YouTube is scared of bringing them up. But they're so quick to bring up other black people. oh, they're doing this, they're doing this. But anyway, on this part, he did something great because he exposed all these African Americans who are in Africa ripping off not just African Americans, let me put it this way, a black diaspora that has gone back to Africa and ripping each other off. You know, black Jamaicans ripping off African Americans. There's a group called husband and wife called 3T, and some of these people, you would think they were quite good people. You say, oh, okay, they're doing something. And then when the money shows up, they start ripping each other off. And that's the thing. We need to get used to money. We need to define what money is, you know, and otherwise, let us not blame other people for us not organizing. You know, if other communities organize and they start doing well, they start owning big companies, they start doing all that stuff, and you don't organize, and when you go and try to look for work and then they don't employ you, don't start crying about racism. Just your community didn't organize. Go to your community and punch everyone in your community in your face. Or the people that came before and say, you guys should have worked harder. And then try to change and make it better so that the next generation can actually benefit from us being organized. We get out organized. And that's our biggest problem. That's our biggest problem. Black YouTube, toxic. Diasporans out there, they're ripping each other off. And please, if you're planning on buying a house, land in Africa, do your due diligence. Don't do it through people. Go there, visit the Chamber of Commerce in those countries, sit down with them, let them tell you the rules of that particular country. You gotta visit government offices, guys. That's just the way it is. Visit government offices, do your own research, consult, contact. You know, please. The toxicity needs to stop and stop watching this garbage. The more garbage you watch, then the more garbage we're gonna be producing, because we think that's what people are watching. Toxic. Anyway, thanks for watching the video, guys, and please have a blessed day. I'll go back again to producing more videos. Thank you. Goodbye.